Hello everyone, my name is Gematar and welcome back to another modded Minecraft Let's Play. Kaylee, I have a surprise for you.
I'm scared.
Yeah. Seriously, why is it low-key?
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Girl.
My little baby boo. My little baby boo.
You got it fixed.
I did!
How?
I came on and I read the crash report and I fixed it.
How? What did the crash report say? Why was it crashing?
It was a lot of wording and coding, honestly. I don't remember it all because I fixed this like 2 days ago, but
Okay.
just know that I fixed it.
What?
Interesting. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day.
Did you get that message too?
I did. I'm choosing to ignore it.
Okay, it's midwinter.
Lovely.
Okay.
Where's my grimoire? We need more movie. We need to get chalk. So then that way we can do some protection and actually start.
Yes. Now how do we do that?
That's a great question.
Okay, ritual chalk. We need Tear of the Goddess and gypsum. How do we get gypsum?
Got it.
How do we get quicklime?
Okay, I need to
How do we
make
get calcite?
I need to make you have a distillery, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Easy enough. Rowan saplings. Okay. I do want to make one for the main witchery room. Why? The Endermen keep leaving gifts for us around the house. Do
Cute.
you have any extra Rowan saplings?
Yes.
Okay.
How many do you need?
Enough to get another thing of whiff of magic.
The freak was that?
Ooh, thank you. Now I have to find lava. Shouldn't be
There's
too
a
hard
lava
considering
pool.
there's a...
No,
Wait, what were you saying? I was talking about the volcano area over here.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter. There's a lava pool, or there's a couple lava pools around us. I've already been stealing from some of them.
Yeah.
Stuff.
What's hot stuff?
You're
Getting
hot
a bucket of
stuff.
lava.
Oh,
Me? I'm hot stuff?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Thanks.
Of course.
Of course.
Of freaking course. I freaking mean it.
See, now I kind of don't believe you anymore. Yippee! We have a distillery for the main room. There's a butterfly in our house.
yeah, do you see anywhere in the book where it tells us how to make the circle?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like what it says, performing circle magic can be complex and difficult, requiring a mixture of chalk circles. but it doesn't. Is it like?
I think it just so like depending on what we're wanting to do,
We just change the chalk.
it should show the color around the color and then what circle size we need. It's all kind of looking white. Hold on. I think white chalk. There we go. Yes, it just changes the color. Depending on like the magic that you're wanting to perform. So like for the transpose caster, it's purple chalk. To summon an entity, it's also purple. Really, I think we just need to focus on white and gold chalk right now.
Okay.
What am I doing? Oh my god, this book. I genuinely keep forgetting where things are.
We probably should have like a better like storage system.
No, I mean, this book is so confusing. I don't know where anything is. I'm trying to look for...
What are you looking for?
The... protection.
Oh, the protection charm thing?
Yes! Where is it? Sanctity. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Where'd you find it? Because now
It's under freaking creature.
Under creature? Why would it be under creature?
Because it's supposed to protect you from creatures, but... Girl...
Oh, all we need is obsidian, redstone, and a small circle?
Yeah.
So...
Wait, yours is obsidian? Mine's feather. Wait, are you looking at protection?
Yes.
Why can't
Yeah,
they
I suppose
play?
protection would probably be better.
I looked up cool lighting fixture thingies and I found the candles. And I went, it's perfect.
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Did you both just do that?
Yes, yes we did.
Because we're twins.
Yes.
She is me. Wait.
Are you trying to do the... What were you trying to do?
I am her. She is me. Except for the whenever we're in overalls.
What?
Wrong.
I don't think that that's what they say.
I don't know.
But I thought that you were doing the stupid Barbie thing.
Oh my god. Wait, how does that song go?
Woo. No, I said stop it.
I'm just like you. You're just like me. The possibility.
Oh, we did the two completely different.
I don't know.
It's like Deadass wasn't letting me scroll. I had to
It's okay
exit
because
out the
I
video.
feel
and
so
then
much prouder
reopen
of
it.
myself. Like, it just clicked into place just then. That was crazy.
Yeah, right as I freaking actually got the lyrics up and was about to unmute.
I'm just like you.
You're just like
Oh my
me.
god. Did you hear that?
One can see. And yes, I did.
Oh my god.
That was my
What just
bad.
happened?
That might have been a minor
blown
panic
letter.
on my part.
What just happened? though?
Minor?
Was it like a creeper or
I
something?
call that major.
No, I got like stuck in between a spider and a zombie.
And you almost died?
Almost is a bit of an overstatement. I was honestly fine.
So you're just dramatic.
Yes, exactly.
I'm almost done with my little circle of wood. You just need to break a few more hawthorn trees. Just a few.
Where are you even getting hawthorn trees?
Dude, I plant a hawthorn tree, grow it, and then get the saplings from the leaves, and now I have 50 saplings.
Damn. Okay.
I did the same thing with the rowan trees, but I kind of only have 6 of those right now. So I'll
Okay.
have to redo it once we need more rowan saplings.
Well, that's fine.
But yeah, I wasn't kidding about the fact that the trees kept growing into like the really big ones, the
Mhm.
ones that are like a pain in the ass to cut down. And then each time it would give me like 10 saplings from the one tree.
Well, how
Like I
kind
literally,
of the trees.
I'm lagging. I'm so laggy.
That might have been my bad.
Why?
I was stripping.
Oh, okay.
Logs.
I think I wanted to.
I was stripping logs.
I knew what you meant, but it was still funny that you thought that it was okay to just stop it at stripping.
That's weird.
Like it took you like, I don't know, 10 seconds before you realized that you probably should have had the word block.
That's very odd.
I'm like contemplating. Kaylee, you're freaking. Your little room is so perfect, and I want it. I think I need it. I think I need to move the altar. And I need to create a room just like yours.
Just like yours.
I'm
It hasn't even
envious.
been my room.
I'm jealous
That you didn't think of
I
it
haven't
first.
seen
of
it
the
yet.
pure genius and artistry of that room. I need it in my
What?
life.
Okay, now, like, are you glazing it?
No, I'm genuinely not.
Okay, Jade, I'll
Kaylee,
show
I
you.
need your help. I need you to help me build that room. Exactly the same, but under here. Under our little witchery room.
I'm sure you'd be able to do it by yourself.
But I don't know. I need her help.
Jade, you know that one time whenever I told you that I was in the trees and you spent like 5 minutes trying to look for me?
Yeah.
I was literally in the tree.
Oh, what? How?
Oh my god.
Wait, I'm so confused. How are you doing that?
Genius.
Wait, show me.
Okay, hold on, Jade, come here.
Oh my god.
Where are you?
Wait, who's... Oh, is this it?
This is me. Oh my god, it was so funny. I was trying so hard not to laugh whenever you were like, "Where are you? Are you like high or low?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was
What
like
the
dead ass in the
freak?
tree.
What
Do you-
the hell?
Yeah, do you see where my jealousy is coming from?
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Right?
Yeah. Again, look at the candles.
Oh, and there's more? Oh, or no. What? Whoa!
The floating candles are
How did
really
you
what
do
kind of
that?
makes it like it's
I'm
just
so proud of the
perfect.
floating candles.
It's perfect in every way, shape, and form.
That's cool.
This room is everything I never knew I needed. And Kaylee, I'm begging. I'm down on my knees, please.
You want your own?
Yes.
Yeah, I spent hours breaking the freaking like cobblestone
Wait,
and
how do
dirt
you
and
know what
stuff.
tree it is?
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
How do you know what tree it is?
She's been going back and forth quite often.
Yeah,
I
I've
imagine.
memorized what tree it is.
No way. That's funny.
It can be in here. It can be in this room. Right smack dab right here. Dig just straight down.
Right smack dab
Okay.
right here.
As far as you need to go.
Okay.
And our little... It is way too dark in here.
It is pretty dark. Do you want me to do the like candle thing in here too?
What the heck?
Yes.
Okay, well, we need more candles.
The fact that you would even ask that is kind of ridiculous. That's like the whole, that's what really makes the room, the floating
Okay.
candles.
Well, we need candles. I don't know how to get honeycomb.
See, I have an idea of how to do it. I just don't want to do it because
I know how to do it.
I know that you're supposed to like shear the like
I genuinely know how to do it.
yeah, I know that you're supposed to shear the like beehives, but like at the same time, I can't find any beehives.
welcome to our world, bro.
You have to put a campfire underneath and wait for the honey to.
I think this might have been. Was this the song that the frogs were playing? Whenever I was in the frog village? I think it might have been this song.
Oh, that's cool.
It sounds familiar.
Hmm.
Is it a disc or just a Minecraft song that's playing in the background?
I think it's a disc.
Yeah, it is a disc.
Oh, one that you're playing, Jade?
Yes.
I don't know, it just sounded familiar. Because I think I remembered making a comment about it, like while I was in the village with the frogs.
Really?
I swear I did.
I swear.
I swear!
I swear. I'm going to break my monitor, I swear.
But who knows? I could be wrong.
Should be close soon. Yes,
Excuse me?
Yes.
Can you not? There's a cat in my way.
Like a wildcat?
No. There's a cat in front of my monitor.
Oh. I thought you were talking about in the game.
Okay. It's a bit brighter in here. Can I help you? Can I help you? Oh, my baby. Oh no!
Where were you?
I'm going back.
Just the dead silence.
I got this.
You've got this.
Yeah.
What did you do? Oh my god! Moana! What did you do?
What'd she do?
Hello?
I don't know what button she pushed. Can you guys hear me? Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh god, what did she do?
You can't hear us, can she?
Where'd mine? Oh. I think I got it all back.
Okay, cool.
I had a feeling I would be able to. It wasn't far. I'm just trying to look for lush caves.
Okay, I got it. Got it back. Oh my god. I actually can't. Oh my god. I need to take a picture. Oh,
It's
she's
okay.
so cute. I can't even stay
Hello?
mad
What
at
was
her.
that? Did you hear that?
Can you guys hear me? Oh
Uh,
no.
I think it was Jasmine.
it might have been. I think she's trying to figure out how to fix her monitor.
Yeah.
Bruh.
No, Moana I don't know what. Whoa, what'd she do with my map? It's huge. God, it's taking up half my screen. There we go. I fixed it. I fixed
You
it.
fixed it? Nice. And what did she do again?
She plopped down on my keyboard and her big booty
Oh.
hit a bunch of buttons at once. She exited out of full screen. So
Oh my
my
goodness.
Minecraft was literally just a tiny little block on my screen.
Yeah.
And she messed with my mini map.
Jeez, Moana.
And then she somehow changed my, like, I couldn't hear anything. So I had to fix that as well. My
Brother.
gosh. But she's so cute. I can't
But
stay
annoying.
mad at her. No, I can't. No, I can't.
She's cute but annoying.
She just wants all the love and affection in the world. And
Yeah.
I'm the sucker that's gonna give it to her. Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
I just can't help it. I'm a sucker for a cute face.
Honestly. Hello.
How much honeycomb do you think we need?
Cream.
So we need 1 honeycomb per candle.
So,
And I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles.
11, 12,
Okay.
13, 14.
So how many do you think we need?
If you're wanting me to do the candle thing both on the upper floor and underneath, then at least 16.
Okay. So 16 honeycomb.
Yes.
Okay. I believe I could maybe do that. I know I've come across them in the past. I just don't quite recall where. 'Cause I have a terrible memory. OMG, I think I just remembered where I saw the honeycomb. Or the beehive last time.
Really?
It was in the cherry biome. I swear. And it was full of honey. And I'm heading over there now. Even though I've been flying around for like 10 minutes. I haven't seen one. So
Yeah, I've tried flying around too. Like I kept going to like different like forest biomes and I couldn't find a single honeycomb.
but I
don't
think
know.
I do remember there being one in the cherry biome. How do I know what like honey level it's at?
I have no idea.
How far are they willing to fly before they give up on me? Not very far. Okay, I know it's around here somewhere. I know there's another one. There it is. I think I'm gonna have to take back what I said about my memory being horrible. Because clearly...
It just timed out on me.
Yeah, I saw that you had left.
Love my life.
Wait, oh my god, there are so many here. Swear I saw one more. There it is. Oh, and another. Wow, okay. So actually, they are all in the cherry biome. If you need honeycomb, cherry
Go there.
biome.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay, I have them. 18 exactly.
Oh my god, I just found a Confederate forest.
Excuse me?
No. Burn it. Burn it to the ground.
I'm burning it.
Wait. No. What?
I think it's called a Confederate forest. Is that an actual thing?
No, like I'm actually confused. Do you guys mean coniferous?
Maybe?
Jade, I thought you were in a coniferous forest.
I'm in it now.
I'm sorry. Double check with me here. Did you mean Confederate or did you mean coniferous?
Coniferous.
Right, because I know you've said coniferous forest before. So how do we get from coniferous, pronouncing it correctly,
Are
to
we just
Confederate?
talking about Confederates today? It's cool. I got an
Oh,
igloo.
oh my god.
Oh. Oh, that was good.
That was interesting for sure. Okay, where do you want me to put the honeycomb?
Get away from me.
I guess like in one of the nightstands in my room, and I can make the candles later.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
Dude, that was funny.
Thank you.
I think it just really caught me off guard.
I was so confused.
I was like, what's a Confederate forest? What is that? Oh my god. Okay.
I went off mute just to say that.
I'm gonna end this episode here. So I hope you're all enjoying and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Mwah.